Donovan.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this edition of Make Me a Sandwich. As Allie was just telling me, hey, you know what, Mr. fucking know-it-all, you don't have all the answers. I have StreamYard too. So I had to be humbled there. I am joined, of course, by Allie, the assassin. Allie, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing really well. I had a very busy day, made my man breakfast, made my man lunch, went to school, did an assignment, and now I'm on this and I'm doing something later on YouTube as well. So your girl is productive.
Good, good, good. I like to hear it. So what were the first two things you did? You said you made your man breakfast and what else?
Made him breakfast and I made him lunch.
Made your man breakfast and made your man lunch. So what's going to end up happening is what you guys just witnessed. This is X-rated material. This is pornography. This is pornography. If you're 18 years or younger, you do not need to be on this channel, because a woman making her man breakfast and lunch is akin to spicy movies. So shout out to Allie for yeah, her femininity is over 9,000.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Why isn't that working? Did you hear that?
I did, but it was a little bit low.
Oh, okay. Well then I need to change that. Let's try this. How about this? You know what?
I don't know.
No, hold on. I can fix it. Let's do aha! I knew it. Now I got to turn this motherfucker down. Here we go. All right, here we go.
It's over 9,000.
There we go.
Yes,
There we go.
Yes.
So Allie's
Reasonable,
femininity
yes.
is over 9,000 after 514 different tries. Yeah, man. So we're doing real good. I am in the midst of planning the CME. Allie and her man are both invited. They're both going to be there. So I am very, very, very much looking forward to that. It's going to be cool because I'll never forget the very first time. And Rollo's a really good friend of mine. We've been friends for years, but I'm still starstruck by the guy. Even though I have this massive following and this and that, I'm still starstruck by the guy. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I'm still starstruck by the guy. It's quite something.
You know, he just followed me on Instagram because I took that housewife picture with his book.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It is humbling because he
Wow.
created a whole movement that's actually helpful.
There
I told
you
him that
go.
he helped me with female bullying.
There
Look
you
at
go.
that. The manosphere
Okay.
is helping everybody out here.
Yeah, don't say that too loud. You might get canceled. I have this massive following. There we go. Okay, so what we are going to talk about today. So last week we talked about Paula Sharafzoba. Sorry, I forgot her last
Paula
name.
Ungrateful.
Yes,
That's
Paula
tough.
Ungrateful, post-wall supermodel who's out here thirst trapping and talking shit to God Sod, who, by the way, I actually invited him to the CME. He got back with me, and I never got back with him. So I think I might invite him to this one. Yeah, I think I might invite him to this one. Yeah, things got so crazy and so hectic. But yeah, he said, hey, listen, I'll do it for this much and that much. I was like, dude, I totally had the money, but you know, it fell through the cracks. Anyway, so what Allie and I are going to talk about, we are going to talk about LaLa Anthony. Now, I don't know how up you are on the LaLa Anthony situation, Allie. So if you would, just tell me what you know about the LaLa Anthony situation in terms of her relationship with Mello.
Okay, so the first time I saw LaLa, I think she was on BET when I was real young.
Right.
And then I guess she married this dude, Carmelo, who's an athlete. But I found out that June 2021, she filed for divorce, which is kind of weird because it's all the way January 2022. I feel like she's going to finesse him to death. And then clearly we have a thirst trap. So
Yes.
she might be high value husband hunting. Who knows?
I think that's exactly what she's doing. I think that's what the supermodel did last week as well. So what we're going to do is we are going to go through the Carmelo and LaLa Anthony 16-year union marred with numerous splits and cheating. In 2003, Carmelo Anthony and LaLa Vasquez met after the baller helped Syracuse University win a national championship as a freshman in college. Yes, that is Jim Boeheim's only national championship. LaLa was gaining fame as a host on MTV's Total Request Live. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mello was the number 3 overall pick. I think LeBron went number 1. D-Wade went 4, Melo went 3, Darko Milicic went number 2. So he was a first-round draft pick. He's made, I don't know, probably $300 million in his career. Christmas 2004, the basketball player was becoming a fast-rising star with the Denver Nuggets and surprised LaLa with a proposal on the religious holiday. March of 2007, the two welcomed their only child, Cayenne Carmelo Anthony. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't want to mispronounce anybody's name. 2010, the couple were married after a 5.5-year engagement. 5.5-year engagement. Wow.
I always find that suspicious. Every time someone's been engaged.
Why?
Years,
Why do you say that?
Weird.
It's just weird, isn't it?
It is because they're willing to put their credit on the line. So they'll typically be cohabitating in an apartment. So they'll put their credit score on the line, but they won't get married. It's weird.
That to me, it's weird to me because a 5.5-year engagement, like if you know, you know. Am I wrong, Allie? Like, why do we need to be engaged for 5.5 years before? I mean, we've already decided to tie the knot. Why not just tie the knot instead of waiting another half decade?
I guess she really didn't know. I suppose she did not know.
She probably, quote unquote, forgave his philandering. Anyway, the couple were married after a 5.5-year engagement in lavish New York lavish New York ceremony at Capriani's. It could be Cipriani's. I don't know. With A-list. You're probably right. With A-list guests, including Kim Kardashian, LeBron James, and Justin Timberlake. The preparations for the event were filmed for a VH1 reality series titled LaLa's Full Court Wedding, which lasted for 5 seasons. In February 22nd, 2011, Carmelo Anthony forced a trade to the New York Knicks in hopes that he would bring the famed NBA franchise back to their championship days. Did it happen? Nope. Not even close. 2014, LaLa released her debut book, The Love Playbook. Oh no. In which she shares how she found love and success on her own terms. It climbed to number 1 on the New York Times bestseller list. It was followed by her second book, The Power Playbook, released in May of 2015. So she managed to land an NBA player, super high value guy, apex alpha male, and now all of a sudden she is an expert in love. Do you see anything flawed by that? Or I mean, who knows? Maybe she knows something we don't. What are your thoughts?
A lot of women think that they're an expert on love if they've just had a relationship for 9 months. I don't even consider myself an expert because, y'all, I don't know if you know this, I am not married yet. So take literally everything I say with a grain of salt because life is very gray. Now, I do anticipate it working out due to the cost of this ring because I think that would just be a dumb investment to make.
Is it 200 grand?
No. It was.
You don't have to
thing that
tell
you just
us.
bought. It's a little bit more than what you bought.
Oh, wow. Oh, then,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Very good coding
I guess
there.
she
I like
let
that.
the alpha male get to her head, and so she's trying to help other women out by selling them lies because they filed for divorce.
You spoiled it. Well, it's not the people.
I said that at the
don't know.
beginning. Okay.
Well, it is what it is. In April of 2017, Carmelo was accused of impregnating a stripper, according to a TMZ report. Of course he did. Of course he impregnated a stripper. He's a fucking NBA superstar. His rep declined to comment at the time. Rumors suggest that he fathered a child with 24-year-old Maya Angela Burks, who has a daughter named Genesis. LaLa later filed for separation. They had been living separately at the time. 2017, LaLa appeared on the Wendy Williams show and said that they were not officially divorcing at the moment. Now, this is interesting. So, Melo docks up a stripper, but and of course she files for separation. She goes on Wendy Williams and says, hey, listen, we're not officially divorcing. I know what my opinion is, but what is your opinion on why she didn't just file for divorce?
It's a lot easier said than done. It's the same thing that happened with Cardi B. Everybody knows that Offset cheats.
Of course he does.
Cheated, and maybe he's cheating right now. But is it really something worth, 1, breaking up a family for, 2, losing that check? Is it really worth it? Because she's going to have access to way more things than your average woman ever would. That's why these high value men, they're not cheating. They're exercising options.
They're exercising
he
options,
clearly
boo.
tried it, and she forgave it. So
Look, I'm going to tell you guys right now. I know we want to think the best of Tom Brady. He's Captain America, 7 Super Bowl rings. The guy is living a dream. 6th-round pick out of Michigan. We all saw the combine tape. Tom Brady was a pasty, skinny kid out of Michigan. Had to sit behind Drew Henson for 2 years. Finally got Michigan. Actually won a co-national. I think he won a Rose Bowl with Michigan. It's the first time in like 300 years. And he was still drafted in the 6th round. His second year, he comes in for an injured Drew Bledsoe. The Patriots never lose a game after that. They win Super Bowl 36. And the rest is history. If there's anyone out there that thinks that Tom Brady, who married international supermodel, probably the highest paid supermodel of all time, Gisele Bündchen, who still looks good, by the way, if you think that Tom Brady is not out here smashing other broads, you got another thing coming. Listen, man, Tom Brady loves Gisele. Of course he does. He has 3 children with her. Yet no, and Allie, listen, I agree. Allie doesn't want to hear this, but this is the truth. Does Gisele know Tom is probably smashing other broads? Of course she does. But as long as she doesn't see it, taste it, smell it, hear about it, as long as she doesn't see it in the tabloids, she's good to go. That's same with LeBron James. Like, LeBron James is smashing other bitches on the side. Savannah James loves him. They've loved each other since the 8th grade. This is just how it is. September 25th, 2017, Melo was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Boy, that was a bad trade. August of 2018, he signed a 1-year, $2.4 million veterans minimum contract with the Houston Rockets. He played only 10 games with the Texas team before it was announced they were parting ways. He has yet to play in an NBA game since. So this is an old article because Melo now plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. October of 2018, the pair were spotted making out at the launch of grooming line Lumiere Dive Homme aboard a yacht in New York City. Oh, okay, so I guess his cheating wasn't that bad. December 2018, the two officially reconciled as they were spotted at the 3rd annual Winter Wonderland holiday charity event hosted by LaLa Anthony at Gaucho's Gym on December 17th in New York City. It's 2018. June 25th, 2019. Carmelo was spotted aboard a massive yacht in southern France with a 28-year-old Swedish Moroccan model, Sarah Smeary, on LaLa's birthday. Oh, boy. Give me Don DeMarco for that. The actress spent her special day with her friends, including BFF Kim Kardashian, in New York City. The athlete did take to Instagram to gush over his wife being thousands of miles away. June 26th of 2019, Carmelo denied his rumored infidelity and claimed that the leopard print swimsuit-clad woman was on board with her husband and the rest of her family.
Stop the cap.
He said he was in Europe on a business retreat and had been on the yacht as a friend, and rumors were affecting my family.
Stop the cap.
Come on, Melo, like, we all know you were fucking her. 2019, the Power actress is considering, quote, legal options for the future of the couple who called it quits in April 2017 before reuniting in late 2018, according to People magazine. As LaLa and Carmelo have been living apart for quite some time, LaLa is proceeding with legal discussions as a next step in their relationship, a spokesperson for LaLa told the publication. And of course, we know last year in 2021, LaLa Anthony officially filed for divorce. So give me your thoughts on what you think about this particular situation. Just a broad stroke, sexual market value. Is there delusion involved? What are your thoughts on the Melo LaLa fiasco?
I just think she couldn't hang. She
Okay.
just couldn't hang with the high value man lifestyle. It's a gift and a curse. Those cars are nice, but then he's out here. But you know what, too? I think he did her dirty by getting a stripper pregnant. Or, there's ways to hide that. I am sure that there's ways to wire money so that your
right.
wife never finds out you have another child. Or even the yacht thing, like hire a pro who has security measures in place for your reputation.
There you go. Yeah,
she couldn't hang.
Melo is messy, and the fact that Melo is messy tells me that Melo doesn't really love LaLa, and that's okay. I'm sure he has love for her, but the reason, well, think about this: Melo does not love LaLa. Tom Brady loves Gisele. Would you like to know why we know Tom Brady loves Gisele? Because we've never heard anything about Tom Brady fucking other chicks. Tom Brady is Tom fucking Brady. Every girl wants to marry him. He's 8 days older than I am. He's born August 3rd, 1977. I'm born August 11th, 1977. He got all the genetic gifts in terms of looks. Like, he's got underwear model looks, and he seems to get better looking as he gets older. Of course he's smashing other broads, but Giselle is still with him because she hasn't heard about any of this yet. If Mello really, really loved LaLa, and I don't think he does, he would never have been caught. What are you doing out in a yacht in the south of France? Like, dude, you couldn't go anywhere else. You couldn't do this under the cloak of, I mean, what you got, Allie? What you got? Do you agree, disagree?
I wonder if it's like a petty tit for tat situation where she was getting on his nerves. So he's like, well, if you're going to act like that, then I'm going to get on this boat with this model. You never know. Some guys be playing the game.
Yes. Some guys be playing the game because they can. The reason why LaLa Anthony is filing for divorce is because her dumbass actually believes that she could probably lock down another high-value man, and that ain't happening. LaLa Anthony is an alpha widow of the highest regard. It's just the same as Vanessa Bryant, right? Kobe Bryant's widow. Vanessa Bryant can't date. Like, no one's gonna smash her really out of respect for Kobe. But even if everybody hated Kobe, they still wouldn't smash Vanessa because she's already been alpha widowed by one of the most apex alpha males the world has ever seen. What do you think LaLa's dating prospects are gonna be, Allie?
Well, either she's going to be single and just, pay to play situation. That's why these older rich women, when they talk about, I'm going to be alone. Yeah, but they can hire some sausage on the side.
Sure.
The other thing to it is that she could end up with what I believe king of the Simps situation is Russell Wilson. He has Sierra.
Yes.
Sierra's his wife, but she's twerking on Instagram.
Oh,
and we're
yes.
all just,
Oh,
we're going to pretend
yes.
it's okay because they're millionaires. Or, well, I don't even know. Somebody could be a billionaire up here. But that's her prospect. She's either going to pay to play or she's going to get king of the Simps.
She's going to get Russell Wilson. LaLa will probably be she'll be reciting the Sierra prayer. And what's wrong with Russell Wilson? A lot of black women, what's wrong with Russell Wilson? Tell me, Allie, what is wrong with the Russell Wilson Sierra situation? Because I have a feeling you and I agree with this 100%.
It's about respect. When you put your body out there and you're in a relationship and you're married, let's keep in mind too, I think, didn't he adopt her son from another man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's about respect. When
That's
you
Future's
put these
baby.
half-naked pictures. Oh no, he is king of the Sims. Okay, I
Yes,
forgot
sir.
about that one.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Anyhow.
Yes. Hold on, I got more
So-
for you. Sierra has dated Lil Bow. She's dated Lil Bow Wow. She's dated 50. She was a pro hoe too. She dated Amari Stoudemire. Who used to play in the NBA. Sierra's been ran through. She's been ran through. Then she won the game by getting Russell Wilson to wife her up. Sierra was a single mom who had been ran through by alpha niggas her whole adult life, and Russ put a ring on it.
That ain't. You know what? That's a judgment call. He can do what he wants to do because in his eyes he got the girl.
Jesus fucking Christ.
If you're gonna be putting these half-naked pictures out there, what it really is, how it can be perceived, whether you mean it or not, is an advertisement for other men. It looks like that you're going man shopping. But when you're in a relationship and you care to respect your man, you care how it comes across, even if it doesn't match your intentions. I care if I'm caught around town hanging out with a man by myself because I respect my man and how that could look.
That's
even
right.
though we both know I'm not the cheating type, it ain't in me, but I want him to have a good image while I represent him.
You said it ain't in you, but if the dude looks good enough, if you're alone with him, it might actually be in you. Pun definitely intended.
I'd be looking. I don't be touching. I
Hey,
always say it's a
look,
museum situation.
Listen, 100%. I tell guys this all the time. Just because your girl loves you and is in a committed relationship with you does not mean she's all of a sudden going to stop being sexually attracted to other men. I'm sure Devin sees dudes she would love to fuck every day. She's human. She's a woman. She has eyes. I know I see girls I want to fuck every day. This is just how it is. But the difference between an ain't shit bitch and a woman of actual value and virtue is the ain't shit bitch looks and doesn't touch and does not allow her man to see her look. I know Devin looks at other guys when she's with me, but she doesn't let me catch her. And she swears up. She's like, I don't look at anybody but you. Maybe I believe her. Maybe I don't. Who knows? But she's not going to disrespect me in that way because she knows if she does, then it's literally a wrap. Speaking of which, speaking of man shopping, LaLa Anthony sets the internet ablaze with her bodacious bikini body. This article came out today, actually just a few hours ago. So there is listen, LaLa's not really my type. She's not unattractive, but she's not my type. I'll just put it to you that way. These girls are not playing. First, Megan Good set the internet ablaze in a form-fitting blue mini dress. Well, wait a minute. Let's take a look at that, because Megan Good looks a hell of a lot better than LaLa Anthony. Let's check that out.
This low-key looks coordinated. Like all these Hollywood housewives were like, we're going to leave our men at the same time.
You know what I'm saying?
Girls trip.
I would not be surprised. Yeah, Megan Good looks good. That's actually classy. Clearly not wearing a bra because you can see her nipples, which is classy. Yeah, Megan Good's attractive. She's attractive. She really, really is. But oh, look at this. See, now I should know this. Who is number 8 on the Rams? Who is number 8 on the Rams? Oh, I don't know.
Every time you talk about sports, I can just feel my brain fry.
Oh, look at this. Ms. Good if you nasty. Clearly a woman who is man shopping. Megan Good, listen, man, she's a thought. She's always been a thought. Just because she was married for 9 years doesn't mean she's not a thought. It is what it is. Okay, let's go back to the original story here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there we are. Sorry about that. Anyway, then LaLa Anthony came through in an itty-bitty bikini with her curves on display and luscious auburn locks. LaLa's sultry fringe sarong and brown triangle top bikini is from Pretty Little Thing. So this is LaLa. And again, listen, I mean, she's not unattractive. She's just not my type. She just doesn't, I don't know, she doesn't do it for me for some reason. I'm sure that there are guys that would be more than willing to hit it. She's just not my type. She doesn't turn me on. What do you think? Do you think LaLa's looking good, or am I being a little too harsh here?
No, I don't think you're being too harsh. There's a lot of things that kind of bother me about her, but I prefer a woman with a natural build, as does my man. But at the same time, maybe she would have been attractive if she had more clothes on, because this is literally for attention and validation, and you're already a super hot millionaire. Exactly how much attention do you need? But it might be a business thing. Maybe she just needs to keep people paying attention to her so she can keep paying them bills. I don't know.
Now, this has nothing to do with business. She just divorced Carmelo Anthony, and she's looking for another man. Listen, we can say whatever we want about Megan Good. Now, this whole Miss Good if you're nasty, not a good look. But this particular dress, listen, okay, she could have wore a bra, but this is far more classy than what LaLa is wearing, because this shows us that Megan Good is in fantastic shape for a 40-year-old woman. I would absolutely smash her with the worst intentions. And not having a bra on, okay, I'll give her a pass on that. But dude, she has everything covered up. We can see maybe above her knees. She's not showing a bunch of cleavage. But then we go to LaLa. She's letting it all hang out. Now, you said natural build. Are you saying that LaLa has a fake ass?
No, she looks like a spoon. Have you seen there was the hourglass that was kind of a big deal, then there was the Coke bottle, and now these days there's a spoon shape, so thin on the top and then wide at the hips. So it just, to me, doesn't look like a natural woman.
Wow.
And so
okay.
I'm just not a fan of that. I think she's hit the wall. I don't care
Oh,
what people say,
dude.
because LaLa used to
course
look
she hit
way
the
better
wall.
in the face, but I think she might have had too much work done. There's a fine line with these things, but they just really get to the limit.
I've never heard of the spoon shape. I've heard of the hourglass shape. And Devin, dude, when you see her, Devin is the avatar for the hourglass. Like, it's amazing. I mean, listen, there are some pretty good-looking girls who look good, I guess, in the spoon shape. But I'm a breast man. I like a woman with nice, large, perky breasts. I'm not a dude who likes a huge, meaty ass. I'm just not like that. I like nice asses, but I don't want to be able to put my bottled water on your ass.
Supple booty.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? I need it supple. I need it shapely. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Even LaLa's bestie, Kim Kardashian, stopped by the comment section to drop a compliment. Come on, not playing fair, she wrote. Young Miami wrote, act up, with a heart eye emoji. Kim, sweetheart.
Stop the cap.
Listen, man. Listen, man, Kim knows LaLa's not looking good. Listen, LaLa's going to get plenty of attention, but why is Kim capping on this? I guess because that's her best friend, maybe?
Well, I don't know that they're best friends, but it's interesting how, so there's the Megan Good situation, then there's a LaLa Anthony situation, and then there's the Kim and Kanye situation. I'm telling y'all, it feels coordinated. What are these women up to? I need to know their plans. Their
Well,
secrets.
this is funny. It says, it continues, LaLa is a part of a select group of celebrity women slowly returning to the dating scene. Megan Good, LaLa, and Kim Kardashian are all amid impending divorces and are showing their stuff on the gram. That's why we know this isn't a business decision. This is, I need to find me a man. And it's absolutely fucking pathetic. Listen, all these women had their chance. Like, Megan was married for 9 years to a great guy. She wants to go back to getting ran through like she used to. And by the looks of things, it looks like she probably already is with the Rams jersey. Dude, Kim Kardashian still looks fucking fantastic. Look at this chick.
I know it. Orders of magnitude hotter than LaLa.
Oh, dude.
Orders of
Unbelievable.
magnitude.
How old is Alexa, how old is Kim Kardashian?
Kim Kardashian is 41 years old.
That bitch is 41 years old.
Wow.
Alexa, how
I
old
need
is
to
LaLa
do better.
Anthony?
Here's something I found on the web. According to thievings.com.
Alexa, stop. She has. I said LaLa Anthony, and it threw her off because that's not a real fucking name.
Oh, LaLa's 39. I looked that up.
Dude, so LaLa's 39. Kim K is 2 years older than LaLa, and Kim K looks twice as good as LaLa. LaLa filed for divorce from Carmelo Anthony in June of 2021, citing irreconcilable differences. Opening up to Angie Martinez in October, LaLa revealed she and Carmelo had been separated for a while. To a lot of people, she said, it feels like this single thing is new. It's been years now that we've been separated, so I've dealt with the emotions behind it. I still have my moments, but for the most part, I can talk about it now and laugh about it and find the humor in it all. Otherwise, I'd be a basket case. I already went through that part. Despite going through the difficult transition, Sis has been keeping busy flexing her acting skills on the Wu-Tang Saga series, Power, and the popular BMF series on Stars. So let's go to LaLa's Instagram. We're going to go to LaLa's Instagram. We're going to see what LaLa is up to here. So these are LaLa's Instagram photos. It looks like it's just these two. Hang on a second. Let me blow this up so we can get a better look at this. So so we can see all of these. Look at this. Khloe Kardashian. Oh my God. I don't know.
Validation.
Yeah,
validation.
you know. Yeah, like, listen, a bunch of girls are talking about. Well, there's Young Miami 305 talking about Act Up. Yeah, I mean, Jesus, she's gonna get a lot. Oh, Mike Rashid, obviously a blue check mark. He liked it as well. Mike Rashid would not smash LaLa. I'm fairly certain he would not. Let's see. What else is there? Oh my goodness. Look at all. This is all validation. Let me ask you something, Allie. There's Kim K. Does validation, do girls value validation from other girls, or do they only value it from men?
I think any form of validation will appeal to a woman. That's why they have fake hair, fake nails, loud makeup. I mean, half of this, like, what I think that men are attracted to is not how I feel women sort of shape themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to look like a prawn star, but because women are kind of using female eyes to compete with one another.
Yeah.
That's why we see all of this hypersexuality, just insane body shapes that don't make any sense to me. I think we're doing it to ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah. The BBLs, the Brazilian butt lift, I think that's given rise to the spoon look. I'd never heard of that until literally just now. What is your, because I'm not opposed to surgery, to a woman getting surgery. I just bought Dev a boob job a few months back. She looks absolutely wonderful, but I'm not going to get her a BBL or a nose job, or, like, dude, there's some women out here that have so much plastic surgery, they look like a cat. Right. But what are your thoughts on women who just get their entire just body just it's almost like a body dysmorphia thing. I don't know why, and guys seem to be attracted to this because otherwise, why would they do it? Or am I wrong? Are they doing it for the women or the men?
Plastic surgery is such a complicated topic.
Oh,
So women
wow.
are getting plastic surgery for men. It's an increase in sexual market value depending on the guy, but then at the same time, who a man will sleep with is not necessarily who he's going to marry. But the reason why you're seeing so many women opting for plastic surgery is because with innovation, the price is going all the way down.
Yeah, it's very
So what
true.
used to be very expensive is not that costly. And I also feel a little bit biased because I don't think plastic surgery is the answer because I think being a natural woman is what we need to do for our daughters.
Okay.
But I have also had work done, so I can't even say nothing, you know?
Well, listen, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think I have no idea who this is. Oh, I guess it's Kate Moss. As far as plastic surgery is concerned, I think it's fantastic to a degree. I'm not into the fake ass thing. Like, dude, having a fake ass, it's just too. And I'm told Kim K has a fake ass. I think she has a Brazilian butt lift. Maybe that's why she doesn't turn around in a lot of her photos. J-Lo was also highly touted for her booty, but she doesn't really have an ass like that. Oh, God.
I think where they go wrong is that instead of enhancing beauty, they're trying to create beauty. You want to
Yes.
enhance your natural assets.
Yes.
That's why when women go for a breast augmentation, it's usually better if they opt for, if they were an A cup, to opt for a B or a C. But then you see them opt for a D, it doesn't really match. There's something off about it.
Right. Right. Why is Kim Kardashian standing on her tippy toes? Is she trying to see?
It's for the gap. It's for the thigh gap.
The what?
The thigh gap. You know about the thigh gap.
I know about the thigh gap, but what does that have to do with tippy toes?
So you can make yourself in a photo have a thigh gap if you go on your toes. And you angle your hips.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. There's the original Pimp Daddy himself, Scott Disick.
I low key love him.
Dude,
I love
Scott
how
Disick,
toxic
dude, he's
he is.
fucking awesome. He's fucking awesome. He does not give a fuck. He doesn't care. He absolutely does not care. I forget which Kardashian he was banging, but
It was Courtney. We talk about Russell Wilson simp of the year. I mean, Courtney's simp for life.
well, a woman can't be a simp, right? It's just
Russian women would beg to differ.
really. Why do you say that?
Eastern women, they don't fawn over men. Let me plan the picnic. Let me get him a Subway sandwich. There's a difference between being a pick me because you want to please a man or you want to compete, and then there's please somebody just choose me. So if you look in Eastern Europe, the women are just attractive and their bodies speak for themselves. They let the man approach them.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Where's LaLa's? Let me go back to LaLa's. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to LaLa Anthony's, LaLa. We're going to go to LaLa Anthony.
I want to go before June to see if she was showcasing her body, but I almost feel like I should just assume that she was doing
She
that, though.
probably was. So let's see here. Yeah, she just doesn't have, and listen, this is a good picture right here. Good makeup, good lighting. But she doesn't look like that. And don't get me wrong, man. I'm all about a woman using makeup to enhance her beauty. But when you use it to create your beauty, actually, you know what? We're going to do something very unfair, but I don't care. Let's do this. Let's go LaLa Anthony, no makeup. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. This is, it depends upon how unfair this is. Okay, so LaLa Anthony, no makeup. All right, let's see what we got here. She's got makeup on, doesn't she? It still looks like she has makeup on.
She might not. You have to think you can get tattoo eyeliner, you can get tattoo eyebrows, you can get tattoo lips. So you can get lash extensions. There's ways to look attractive without makeup. You can see her plastic surgery before and after picture right there.
This right here? Wait, hold on. Right here?
Center right. Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that looks like that. It looks like she looks better. Her makeup is better in the photo on the right, I guess. I don't know. She looked.
Contouring is plastic surgery without the knife. Most definitely. Women are finessing men.
Oh yeah, and I didn't really think it was that big a deal, to be honest with you, until I saw. I went to a couple of channels and saw like these before and after, like they made these women look like completely different people. But the whole guys are, and I'm gonna do a podcast on men who overdose on the red pill. There are so many men. There's so many men who overdose on the red pill. If she fucks up one time, I'm gone. I don't give a fuck. Women have no value. Like they seem to have this black and white view on relationships. Everything is nuanced. We know this. Yes, there are absolutes in the red pill community. That absolutely is the truth. But every time they see a pretty woman, if you want to know if a guy is really attracted to a woman, if he says, let's see her without makeup, he's attracted to her. And when guys say, well, listen, what does she look like without makeup? That's his way of just trying to disqualify her. Any man who says that let's see her without makeup is trying to say that, well, there are no women who are attractive without makeup. Listen, makeup is designed to enhance beauty, just like you said, not to create it. So asking, well, let's see what she looks like without makeup, that would be equivalent to a woman saying, yeah, well, let's see what your game and your swag is like without your money. Why would you do that? He earned the money. You can't take the money, and I know it's a little bit different, but you can't disqualify on something a woman does to try to make herself look better. Unless, of course, she has like a ridiculous, like, dude, if she looks like a different person with her makeup off, then we got a problem. But I think guys, there are a lot of guys in the black pill community that are, oh God.
I'm sick of them. They said I was a 4.
They say everybody's
I see
a
y'all.
goddamn
I
4.
see y'all.
Listen, don't pay
Email
attention.
me.
Listen,
No, I'm
don't
kidding,
pay
I'm kidding.
attention to any of those black pill guys, man. Those guys are, black pill guys are guys who are stuck in the anger phase. They want everyone to think that they are, yeah, they want everyone to think that.
Progress out of it.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it is. Any man who's black pill just simply got stuck in the anger phase. And unfortunately, that's where I would think that most guys who find the red pill end up black pill just because they can't handle it. They're so ego invested in they're so ego invested in everything that they've been taught that they just can't imagine living life through this lens. So instead of accepting that they've accepted that this is how it is, but they're like, you know what? I'm not going to compete in this. It's dude, the juice isn't worth the squeeze and blah, 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 blah. Those are the kinds of things that black pill guys like to recite. What are your thoughts on black pill guys?
I think that they just can't cope with having to become masculine. I think that they're scared of the responsibility because with great masculinity comes great responsibility. But really, the yield that you get from accepting those responsibilities is high. But I see it too with women when they find out that you have to be feminine to get a masculine man. Some of them feel like they can't make it or they can't hack it. Like the task is too hard. So women become black pilled too. I at least respect MGTOW because MGTOW, it's like they can't get what they want, so they're out of here.
Right.
I support. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be hard on MGTOW guys who have checked out of the dating market. Used to be hard on those guys. I'm not hard on them anymore because, and I've been out of the dating market now for 6 years. So I had no idea just how bad it was until I met Myron Gaines. When I became friends with him and him just telling me about his experiences, I was like, holy shit, like you guys are really struggling. You guys are really struggling out here in the dating market. And then he started bringing girls onto the podcast. I was like, whoa. So I had to retract a lot of mean things I said about MGTOW guys. However, black pill guys, those are guys that they've, and I agree with you. I think black pill guys are guys who they just can't hack it. Black pill guys are like feminists. They really are. Black pill guys, it's male feminism. All they do is bitch and moan and complain about what's fair and what's not. The world doesn't give a fuck about what's fair and what's not. It is what it is. Are there certain elements of life that aren't fair? Sure. Is it fair that women who are born pretty get into the club for free and women who are not born so pretty can't? No, that's not fair, but that's how it is. You can't demand that the club owner let in ugly chicks to assuage their egos. That's just how it is. Black pill guys, and I think you nailed it on the head. I think they just don't. There are a lot of black pill guys who think that they're owed sex, and that's why they're pissed, because they're like, well, wait a minute, I was born a man. I deserve to have a hot blonde 22-year-old virgin, blah blah blah. You don't deserve shit until you earn it. Girls, these girls who are on the other side, these feminists, this feminist inspired mindset, it's the same thing. I was born a woman, so I deserve a high value man. It's literally the same thing.
Well, I think what we're seeing is a little bit of a consequence with feminism, where we have suppressed what would be traditional or positive masculinity. So you're having these men have emotional responses, and you can see it in politics too, where these grown men are just going ballistic.
Yes.
Yeah, I think women might have done a bad thing. I hope we could fix it, y'all. I hope.
You mean in terms of feminism?
In terms of feminizing men,
Oh,
because
yeah.
we told them that they were being too manly, and then we asked them to stop, but then now it's slim pickings out here. It's like the
Yeah.
Pareto principle.
Yes. The dating market, listen, you don't have to be a rocket surgeon or a brain scientist to figure out that the dating market is extra fucked up. And like I said, I have no problem with any man who says, you know what? I'm good. I'm not trying to get out here and risk my freedom, my money, my life. I get it. Because there are very few women relative to the number of women in this country that are really worth pursuing. There are women out there that are worth pursuing, but again, they've been conditioned all the same way. So it takes a little bit more than just being there to actually win her over. You have to do and become literally the opposite of what you were told to do and become. A lot of guys can't handle that because they've been taught one way their whole life. The other reason is that they know they can't do it, or they just don't want to. So listen, MGTOWs I'm good with. Black pill guys are just lazy. All they want to do is sit around and complain. That's exactly what feminists do, and they're both fucking miserable.
Correct. I got no rebuttal for you. You're right. I'm in.
All right, let's read some of these chats here. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Where are they? Ah, there we are. Dre Raven. Dre Raven. Los Angeles Rams kicker number 8 is their kicker, Matt Gay. Okay. All right. Very good. No, OBJ is number 3. OBJ is number 3. Let's see who else. Hang on a second. JBlaze11 says, never ask a fish how she was caught. JBlaze11 also says, no way Giselle can find a guy on Brady's level. Agree or disagree?
Giselle can find a guy on Brady's level. I don't know. She's really famous for being one of the most beautiful women of all time. I think it's possible.
You think so?
Well, she never has any drama in the news either. She keeps her composure. She's to me probably the total package. I'm sure she'll hit the wall at some point, but I got
news for you, Allie. Listen, she has hit the wall. She's a supermodel. She's hit the wall, but she still looks fantastic. Hold on. This is the end all be all. Alexa, how old is Giselle Bundchen? Jesus fucking Christ. Alexa, how old is Giselle Bundchen?
Giselle Bundchen is 41 years old.
Giselle Bundchen is 41 years old. No, listen, Giselle Bundchen is the picture of femininity and grace. She's Mrs. Tom Brady, but if Brady were to leave her, she would never be able to find another guy like Tom Brady. Listen, Giselle got her one shot. Every woman, it doesn't matter what she looks like. She gets every woman, I believe, probably gets 2 or 3 opportunities to really lock down a high value guy. Now it varies from woman to woman depending upon what they look like. But if you are an above average looking woman in your 20s, when women look back on their lives, most of them will tell you know what? There were 2 or 3 guys that wanted to marry me, lock me down in my 20s. I said no because I thought that men like them would always be around. Well, again, no due respect to Giselle. She still looks great for her age, but she's 41. What are your thoughts?
I think you're right. I think that's why I try to warn women about hypergamy. I don't think there's anything wrong with being hypergamous, but
No,
you
of course
do need
not.
to know when to take the deal.
Yes.
Right? So
yes.
it is possible that I could go out there and find another man, but I love my man so much and he does so much for me. I'm not rolling the dice on that. Like, I'm good. Things are great. No thanks.
So King Life says Megan Good looks real good. Yeah, she does. Devin says these women are like the Sex and the City reboot. Oh boy, yes. Have you heard about the Sex and the City reboot?
You mean Depression in the City? Yeah,
Oh
I've
my
heard of
god,
it.
dude, it is absolutely incredible.
You know, so the writer for Sex and the City actually came out and apologized for
Yeah.
the message that she pushed because she's older and single
Oh,
and childless.
I'm sorry. She apologized for that?
Yes, I truly believe she apologized or at least warned women not to take it all in. But I'm wondering if she's simply divorced or if she's divorced and childless is what I'm wondering.
Jesus. I remember she came out and said, I remember when she came out and said that she should have, she concentrated on her career. She should have locked a man down. Like, she regrets having lived in the living the Sex and the City lifestyle. Listen, she made a shitload of money she'll never want for anything in her life. That's her legacy. Her legacy is going to be leading an entire generation of women completely astray. Cosmopolitan did it first, and then what's her name? I forgot what her name is. It doesn't matter. Who gives
There's
a
a few of them, but they're coming out and they're starting to apologize. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's too late. That's what me and other women have been talking about is how we get a little bit indoctrinated. I actually wrote a little bit of an article about Sex in the City because I remembered being 13 and fully engaged, which I don't know why I was watching that, but I guess we had cable TV.
Yeah,
And I'm
right.
looking at this, wondering if Carrie Bradshaw is gonna settle down with Mr. Big or if she's gonna be this career woman doing Pilates, sipping martinis.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what we internalize it, and I see it every day on
Yep.
college campus. But I think women need to think about what kind of life they want at 60. And it
I
is
like
work
that.
here,
I
just
like that. I like that you're pro hypergamy, but you got to know when to take the deal. That's the problem with American hypergamy is they always think there is going to be a better offer out there. Always. Always. That's why these women call up Kevin Samuels or they're on Myron Gaines' show and they're like, "Oh, I thought I'd be married by now." Geeky Anomaly says, "I like big noses. Torsha's nose is my type." No, Torsha is your type because because Torsha's got quite the schnoz. If Torsha did not look like she does, nobody would like her nose. I'll put it to you like that. Somebody also said, if a chick gets a nose job, she can't stand herself. Alpha Fuck says he's smashing that. Eastern European women are Vikings. Okay. Alpha Fuck says, "Don't let the media fool you. Those are Norse frost giants." I guess so. Mr. Carbon says TikTok is feminism on steroids. Yeah, I would absolutely. Oh, is the feminine truth in here? Oh, look at this.
yeah.
All right, so
Tallulah
Tallulah Johnson is in. She says, "I've had plenty of filler in my face. Not ashamed of it." Yeah, dude. Devin gets the Botox. She gets the Botox, and she gets the lip filler, and she gets the de-wrinkly stuff. That's, to me, I'm good with that because I'll pay for that and I don't care. But dude, the having so much plastic surgery when you're 80 years old, you look like a feline. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay. What are Kim Cattrall? No, Kim Cattrall was the hoe. Her name was something else. All right, Allie. Give us your final thoughts on LaLa Anthony, and if you were LaLa's best friend, what would be your advice to her?
I mean, am I her friend and I care about humanity, or I'm her friend and I only care about LaLa? Because
if you are LaLa's friend and you only care about LaLa, what would you do?
Tell her to do what she's doing, lawyer up, take half his stuff, right?
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of the situation that we're dealing with here. She's gonna be financially okay, but I suppose if I was an enlightened friend, I would warn her that this fast money is gone as quick as it comes. That's one thing. And the other thing is that she will be 60 or 70. And do you want to be alone in your bed every night at that age? Probably not. Kids can only do so much. Your daughter, your son, they can only do so much.
Sure.
But nothing can replace a man holding you at night.
That's right.
So those are my variety of answers.
Let me ask it to you. Let me ask it to you this way. What would you advise LaLa in terms of her dating prospects? Candace Bushnell, that's it.
As for dating prospects, there aren't going to be much. I wouldn't even respect the man that would marry her. That's the thing when you alter your dating market value. when you alter that
relationship market value. Yeah.
Sure, whatever it is, when a woman messes up her last relationship and so the next guy coming in, he can see the drama and he takes that deal, then
Yes.
he's not the kind of guy that would have been able to compete for more of like a single
There
childless,
you
less
go.
drama filled
go.
woman. So
There you
she's
go.
gonna get she'll get some D, but
Sure.
is it gonna be anything worth much?
She'll get,
I don't
listen,
think so.
she's going to get some D, but she's not going to get too much C, which is commitment. That's the way this works. Yeah, LaLa's going to get a lot of interest sexually from men, just like most women who are newly single, but women don't women don't like hooking up with a bunch of dudes. I mean, even though they do it, they only want to be hooking with one dude. She is Ali V. You can follow her on Instagram at real femsapien. Subscribe to her YouTube channel, Real Femsapien. Where else can they find you? Or do you have TikTok or Twitter?
Your girl is not good at TikTok, and I'm not going on Twitter because I got to protect my feminine peace.
Oh my
Now
God.
I'm barely making it.
Yeah, Twitter
so
is.
no Twitter for me.
Twitter's crazy. Twitter's crazy. I didn't know. I've never, and I don't know. When I used to post on Twitter, I used to never look at the comments. I just posted stuff. To me, that was just, whatever. But yeah, to protect your peace, stay off Twitter. Do not listen. My best advice to you as an aspiring content creator, listen, I'm telling you, and it's going to be very difficult for you not to do, but you cannot read the comments. The reason why I always tell people don't read the comments is because your haters are going to be the most vocal, but your most ardent supporters are not going to be vocal at all. They'll simply subscribe. If you really touch someone, they might write you a nice message, but haters know when you are in your comment section, and if all they're trying to do is get to you in some way. If they know you read their comment, then they won. That's why I absolutely do not read the comments ever.
I'm working on it. I got me a little form letter. Whenever somebody sends me something ridiculous, I just say, "Thank you for the engagement. Every interaction helps." That's what I do.
Oh, there you go.
I will monopolize and make myself look like a good girl. I know how to play this game.
You know it. Mr. Carbon says at least Twitter has not banned porn. Yeah, there's actually porn on Twitter. It's the weirdest thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you very much, Ali, for agreeing to this show move. Yeah, I've got like 4 shows on Thursday. I was like, crap, I gotta move Ali to make sure I get her in. Thank you very much for making time for us, and we will see you on Sunday at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Kansas time, for Not All Women. Thank you very much, Ali. Thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
Yep. See you later. Bye.
Bye.